seeing videos from Dela and Pangasinan as thousands of student journalists are gathered.
They will lock horns with the most prestigious competition in campus journalism, the National Schools Press Conference 2019.
Philippines, welcome. I am Juan Manuel de Cena with Kaye, Julianne, Larroder. This is Power News.
Wow.
The Power Story. A new era of peace is here now that the Bangsamoro Organic Law is ratified. The lowering of the age of criminal responsibility in the country sparks student leaders to speak up. From temporarily ends government shutdown without wall funding. Following the rally in Cotabato City and the urging of President Duterte for a yes from the Moro people, finally, the Bangsamoro Organic Law was deemed ratified on Friday. The people of Basilan, Cotabato, Isabela City, and the ARMM participated in the historical plebiscite where the MILF, a former revolutionary force, submitted itself to a democratic electoral process. The Bangsamoro Organic Law would abolish the ARMM and establish the new Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao.
Young leaders speak up about the lowering of the minimum age of criminal responsibility in the country. Elaisha Pomida has the details. Student leaders strongly oppose the lowering of the age of criminal responsibility from 15 to 12 years old, standing with the fact that the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act needs not to be amended but properly implemented.
As a part of the Supreme Student Government of our school, I strongly oppose the lowering of the age of criminal responsibility from 15 to 12 years old, because why should we make adjustments if we can just assess and find the points that we can improve on the law?
The House Bill 8858 initially proposed to lower the minimum age to 9, but it was changed at the last minute due to backlash from other legislators and child rights groups. The opposition side continues to fight for the rights of the Filipino children who they believe do not deserve to be called criminals. For GWT Power News, Elaisha Pomida, News is Power.
U.S. President Donald Trump reopens federal government, but will he end the government shutdown? Faye Geduque has the details.
To end the shutdown and reopen the federal government.
U.S. President Donald Trump reopens the federal government, agreeing to a temporary funding measure that would allow federal employees to return to work. With Trump's signal of support, lawmakers moved quickly to pass spending of bills that allowed some federal agencies to reopen. For GWT Power News, Faye Geduque, News is Power.
Coming up on GWT Power News, the Academy reveals top nominees for the Oscars 2019. 27 people killed in Holo Cathedral twin bombing. Details of these when we return.
A lot of information beset us every day. Which do we believe? Which do we reject? Inquire, research, validate. Know your facts.
The 2019 Oscar nominations was unveiled Tuesday morning, with The Favorite and Roma leading with 10 nominations each. A Star is Born and Vice were also leading with 8 nominations respectively, followed by Black Panther with 7, Black Landsman with 6, Bohemian Rhapsody and Green Book with 5 each. The Oscar nominations announcement was held at the Academy Samuel Goldwyn Theater, and the 91st Annual Academy Awards will be presented once again at the Dolby Theater at Hollywood and Highland Center in Hollywood on Sunday.
In Iloilo, many families were victims of the twin bombing on Sunday. Our chief correspondent, Pauline Larroder, is there live. Kaye, what is the situation there in Holo?
Yes, Manuel. What was supposed to be a day of worship turned out to be a day of bloodshed.
as 27 people were killed when 2 bombs hit a cathedral in Iloilo days after the approval of the Bangsamoro law.
The first explosion occurred inside the Cathedral of Our Lady of Mount Carmel when the Mass was about to begin, followed by the second bombing at the cathedral's parking area as troops from the 35th Infantry Battalion retaliated. 83 were injured, where most victims were churchgoers, along with 5 soldiers and a member of the Coast Guard.
I feel sad and concerned for my fellow students who were affected with the bombing in Holo.
Holo is known to be a stronghold of Islamic militants in the Catholic majority region.
The Islamic State group admitted the responsibility for the twin bombing in Holo Cathedral. Live from Iloilo, this is Kaye, Pauline, Larroder. News is power. Juan Manuel.
So, Juan Manuel, what are your thoughts about the Bangsamoro organic law?
Well, right now, Kate, we can only guess because the government has yet to lay down the specifics of its plans.
We will see what happens next, partner.
And those were the days of powerful stories to keep you empowered. I'm Juan Manuel Dela.
And I am Julianne Larroder. See you again tomorrow for another edition of Power News, because news is power.
Galing.